the non-pull-out bed.
I'm not even going to go. That's put it out, not pulling out, because it's as bad.
But it's not a put-out bed; it's a pull-out bed.
It's a bed. No, there's no pulling out.
Because she's not in the pull-out bed.
Anyway.
Hello.
Welcome.
Let's get on with it.
Redline Anytime, episode 45. 45. Loads to talk about, although what we're going to talk about today. Don't know. But it turns out that there's loads of stuff. Trotty's back.
Trotty!
F1 stuff to talk about, MotoGP stuff to talk about, crashing mountain bikes to talk about, Milan to talk about. And astrology as well, and I'm sure we'll make some more stuff up as we go. Let's get into it. Trotty's back.
Hello. Trotty, so we can play his video right from the off.
We'll just do Trotty straight from the get-go because it's an absolute belter.
Hey boys. Yeah, I know it's been a while, and I do apologise for that. But anyway, shit happens. I've been busy, been riding. Righto. Cole, I want to ask you something, mate. You mentioned it in your show, or it was a couple of weeks ago now, about Marquez. Marquez, and he was going to be, or Monster wanted to sign him up, and he said no because he's a big sort of Red Bull fan, I suppose. Do you think, because of the history that him and Rossi have got, because Rossi's big on Monster, isn't he? Do you think that's the reason, or one of the reasons why he said that he wanted to stay with Red Bull and not go with Monster? Anyway, mull that one over, mate. Get back to me.
I will.
Take your time. Now, as you can see by the beard, I've just got back from a ride, and that's pretty much how it'll stay, Cole. No product goes in this beard whatsoever, unless it's just bugs. So, I'm not one of these pretty boys that oil up their beards or shit like that. Anyway, now, Dan, I'm Scorpio as well, so I need you to pull your finger out, mate, and get us those fucking lotto numbers. That's what we need. None of this sort of gonna have a great day and a fucking beautiful afternoon and shit like that. Don't want that. Want lotto numbers, mate. Neil, how are you, mate?
I'm all good, mate.
Hope you're travelling well.
Yeah, mate. Good to see you again.
And Jack, good to see you again, mate. All right. Well, that's about all I can think of for the time being. Get back to me, Cole. Let me know. Right. All right, boys. Until next time, keep it Redline.
Trotty, man.
Trotty, absolute legend, mate. Absolute legend.
Love ya.
That's absolutely brilliant. And he does raise a really good point about Rossi and Marquez, who've had beef for a while. And Rossi is like Mr. Monster.
Well, he's got his own drink, hasn't he?
But you would have to imagine that they wouldn't have made the offer to Marquez without first
speaking
to
you
Rossi,
would have thought that,
because he is Mr.
Because without speaking to him and then doing what they've done, they would have been like, hang on a minute.
His blessing. Or it's basically like you can either be sponsored by us or not. It's you, but we're sponsoring Marquez. I don't know, but it's actually something I haven't thought about. Good one.
Very good point.
Love it. Dan.
Lotto numbers, mate.
Lotto numbers for Trotty.
Get the astrology.
Lotto numbers for Trotty. So he does bring up a couple of things. MotoGP, Marc Marquez, that whole thing. We might as well jump to that whilst we're here.
Yep.
I saw some press this week. Obviously he's incredibly hungry when it comes to riding. And is very comfortable financially to the point that all of the money he won for taking pole, sprint and MotoGP victories last week, which I think is like €300,000 or like something like that. It's a lot. He gave all of it away to tie Orphanage's local title.
Oh, really?
Every
fair
single
play.
penny of it. Didn't take a single penny of it.
There you go, then. Doesn't really need it, does he?
And he also said that one of that, like, despite being like an 8-time world champion, I think 7-time MotoGP or 6-time MotoGP, the greatest thing, like the greatest achievement in his life was being on the podium with his brother at the first race of the season. So he tops everything. Tops absolutely everything. And like,
very humble.
Honestly, dude, do you know what I mean?
Fair play to
the
him,
guy.
for sure.
There was a part of like, it's a bit like Schumacher and everybody else. They're always quite divisive, aren't they?
Yeah.
And you're a bit like, I don't like him, don't like him. And like, I don't know, the Gallagher brothers are the same. Like,
I guess it's the stuff behind the scenes that no one sees.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
All the beef.
What they're doing in the background and stuff like that. And I was never his biggest fan. Like, just, I don't know, I guess it's just underdog thing. But again, the more you learn about somebody, and over the last few years, certainly with his injuries and stuff like that, it's like, you know what? Actually,
you're not half bad.
Social conscience.
About at all.
I'm still a horse from the weekend. F1 as well, that starts this weekend.
Melbourne.
Does it?
Yeah.
First race in Melbourne.
Is it in Australia?
Melbourne.
Hot one.
Looks like everyone's going to be there.
I think they might be predicting rain at some point.
Hot rain.
See what happens.
Where's that steam, humidity?
I read to read somewhere.
Lots of Putin like that anytime you get some rain.
McLaren reckon they're going to be a second faster than Red Bull at this rate at Melbourne.
So, I
don't
know, right? They
finished
the end of the season
with
with the fastest car on the grid. This year's regulations are an evolution of last year's. Red Bull will come in with a completely new car, pretty much. And Ferrari are definitely coming with a complete new car. So they either get it absolutely right, or they're going to be developing it through the year. In which case, McLaren have got. They've developed over the summer.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You know what I mean? They look good through testing, and it's still impossible to tell. That's the thing. Until we actually see them towards the end of qualifying with little fuel and you know what I mean, sticky tyres, and it's like, right, who's actually got the fastest car? But that's not the fastest car over a race.
No.
So. We'll find out who's figured out, because they've got new tyre compounds as well.
They have, yeah.
Have they changed it?
No, they've added. So it's like a super soft.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So there's 4 now.
Which would be like the old qualifying tyre, which will just about do one lap.
Yeah.
It's super sticky.
These are going to probably do between 5 and 10 or something like that.
And
then have to do a pit.
You were saying about pits.
Yeah, there's a couple of rule changes that I've noticed today, that there's not going to be any points for the fastest lap throughout the race. That's gone.
Well, you could only get a point for the fastest lap if you were in the top. If you finished in the top 10.
Yeah. So it was basically it was kind of like if you're fast and then you've also like done well.
Bonus.
So
like, that's been scrapped.
You could like fly in on the second last lap, put a set of soft tyres on, and just have like little fuel in the car, brand new soft tyres, and go and like rob the fastest lap.
Because
the person at the front won't compromise their win
for the fastest lap. So you can steal some points.
So you can go steal some points, or you can steal them off other teams. So if your other car has had a terrible race and is down the field somewhere, and your competitors have finished the race ahead of you, and they also happen to have fastest lap, you could then pick the guy that's not going to get any points, put a set of softs on him, and send him out to take the point away from the rival.
He might not gain the
Even
points.
though he can't gain the points.
That's right.
They don't win it.
They don't win the point.
Fair enough.
And the other one's Monaco as well.
Which I thought was like, tactically it mixed it up, because like at the end of the race, like someone's going to throw a set of softs on and go and took a bounce out lap, do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Which then meant some of the top teams had to gamble on that and throw. So it did confuse it like towards the end of the races. But and what were you saying? Mandated pit stops.
3. A minimum of 3 pit stops at Monaco.
Minimum of 3 pit stops.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it a long race?
No, it's just it's a street race in it, and there's hardly any overtaking. So I think what they're doing is
it
adds in
opportunities.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So it is. But if you're leading from the start, you're pretty much going to win the race.
If you don't qualify on pole, you've got very little chance of winning unless there's like a crash or rain or a safety car. You're relying on something to happen. But even so, in most of those situations, whoever's leading the race at the time would normally be leading the race again, but it allows you to like dive in for a set of tyres on the safety car, so you know what I mean?
So I think it might mix things up a little bit more, mightn't it, at Monaco?
It'll just do who blinks first, so you know it will be used for overtaking, but the entire field will do it. So the reshuffle will be it'll be virtually the same anyway.
Yeah, because you have to do 3, and like 3's more than enough.
Yeah, I mean I get why it's on the calendar, but I also don't get why it's on the calendar.
One of those.
It's a spectacular place, and it's a spectacular place to have a race, but as for a race,
sponsors thing, it's like,
money.
It's ironic that
pretty much odd
that Spa has got like 1 or 2 years left permanently, and then goes on a rotation with another circuit.
That's
It's probably the best
way
track
it
in that
is.
Suzuka.
It is.
You know what I mean? The best tracks in there, like and Silverstone as well, and somehow one of them's ended up on rotation. Like what?
Why would you do that?
Spa's an awesome circuit, isn't it?
Why would you do that?
So we'll find out what the new Lewis Hamilton relationship looks like as well. That'll be interesting. Don't forget
Did we change teams?
Yeah,
I think so.
It's changed.
Something red.
Ferrari now.
Ferrari.
Possibly Red Bull.
I think so.
No, Ferrari.
Possibly
That's Ferrari.
So yeah, there's all the mystery and build up to that, which would be interesting. F1 is Melbourne and MotoGP is Argentina, so both will be a nightmare to watch on the telly because it'll all be like
early morning.
Yeah, it will be. It'll be reruns. Right, so move swiftly on. Mountain biking. Loris Vergier, our current world champ.
Shoulder blade.
Oh dear.
Training camp.
Good one,
Training camp, literally a couple of weeks before the start of the season. Fractured shoulder blade, not particularly complicated, but will be
painful.
Out of like action for first few races of the season. Also, his teammate Dylan Maples fractured radius, same training camp.
Oh dear.
Really?
Like team training camp, yeah, both.
Must have been something in the air.
Must have been.
Like just been a crash in the air or something like that. It
Pressure
must have been
on the
because like on the subject of mountain biking. After the show last week, we went to Dovey on Friday.
Literally the day after.
And both of us binned it again.
You got some good big air there, hey?
Yeah. I'm not too bad.
Sent it.
Not too bad now after it, but like...
The chest cam footage, I'm riding along, he's there, I'm behind him, and then he goes up like big with the biggest booter at Dovey. Disappears out of shot, and then comes down. You can see the soles of his feet. You're like, oh fuck, he's got this wrong. Oh no! But it's quite a steep landing ramp. So he's like, unless he's gone too far, he might just get away with this. But he was a little bit deep on it. And I come over, the mark where he's hit the landing ramp is like it's almost at the bottom of the ramp. Like that. Whoa, you fucking said that.
Hi Andy.
Took way too much. And that mine was like second run of the day. So I jarred everything and was just like, just stiff. But do you know what? It was boss.
It was just still a good day.
It's not often me and him just get to like go on our own and just like rip round like idiots. And it was running so fast.
Yeah.
The place was just. We got out there first run, just roll down super sweeper, get warmed up, see what the conditions are doing.
The weather was reasonable as well, though.
It was nice and warm. Yeah,
we're doing and you're on like PB pace. You get to the bottom and you're a couple of seconds faster than you've ever been. You're like,
oh yeah, and that was just a warm up.
That's warm up. That's not really like you know what I mean. Like, well, we're going to put a fast one in now. But went and rode some other trails as well, which was where it crashed, or one of the ones that we crashed on. Insta
was pretty good though.
Yeah, Insta was boss. Had a real one on Insta.
Yeah, it's a pretty good trail.
But yeah, so it was like a bit grey to start with, and then classic Dovey by about like 10, half 10, burnt it all off, place dried out, coats off,
jerseys and fucking pants,
just jersey and body armour like all day. It was so
that's how you
cool.
want it.
There was loads of bad heads there as well. There was a good buzz. Like all the uplifts were funny. Like just hanging out the place was just funny. Just cool. Yeah, it was way good.
Good stuff.
So Mitch has been on. Big up Mitch. He wants to go. He's seen it. He keeps tagging me on things. We should go. I'm like, just fucking tell me when. Do you know what I mean? I'm not the one that's got a diary issue.
When?
I don't know.
Well, he needs to decide then, doesn't he?
Yeah.
No, I'll go do some rehab.
Well, you'll be a couple of weeks and then you'll be back on. So yeah.
I reckon give me 2 weeks and I'll be alright.
I did be back. And then we was like, well, we'll be sound, we'll go out clubbing on Saturday night. So we got banged up Friday. We're like, we'll be cool, we'll go out clubbing Saturday night. We're like, it's a bit like running off a stitch, do you know what I mean?
Doesn't help.
Except, like, come Sunday morning, I'm literally leaning on the worktop. Every time I laughed and bent over a little bit like that. Oh! Every time I crouched down, I had to do like an old man bend at the knees.
Did you make the noise as well?
And like my Achilles, like my right Achilles, the pedal come round, smacked me on the heel. Like a second heel.
It was like that.
A second heel appeared, and you get bruises that run down your feet. It's like, that's not good. But luckily, my trams have got quite a low back on them, so like didn't get in the way dancing too much. But by the time you go in there,
because you were going to wear your sliders, weren't you?
We were going to wear sliders at one point. I did actually consider wearing sliders
with socks as well.
Yep. Fully was going to do it. Hey, if you're going to do it, right, you're going to do the whole thing.
Tell him, Jack.
No. See, I wear socks and sliders, but not on a night out.
But in the house.
In the house.
Yeah, you can't go out.
It's just what I'm going to do, put shoes on to just come downstairs.
No. So that's why I sound like this, and that's why he sounds like that. It was one of the best nights out for so long.
Yeah, it was eventful, like
women's line. So 909 UK. Mate, honestly, seriously, I've posted things like that. Definitely the best, without a doubt. And I've been to like nearly every one, I think. Do you know what I mean? Like a couple of summer parties and the odd one here and there. But
eventful.
Yeah, from like when it was 303 and then became 909. It's like that. Yeah, do you know what?
And that's not the time.
That was special. So we got off topic a little bit there. MotoGP, F1. Speaking of like motorsport, 4 years ago today.
4 years. Walker. Yeah. That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Time flies, mate.
Ace is the way he just used to like squawk.
Yeah.
His voice just used to get higher and higher.
It did, didn't it? Remember the old Mansell?
I was going to say, that's exactly what I was going to say. So like Nigel Mansell's just finished the British Grand Prix, like, for some reason he's got a massive lump on his head, like a huge lump. And Murray Walker's like that. So Nigel, blah 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 blah. That looks like quite a nasty bump, and he just like that, boom, pokes it like, oh. He's like that. I didn't realise where his finger was. Like,
but his commentary was absolutely classic, wasn't it?
Amazing,
brilliant.
Amazing. And he was in advertising. He used to do commentary at the weekends. His dad was into it, but his dad used to race motorbikes.
That's right.
Murray used to race motorbikes. His dad used to talk a bit, and then Murray stepped in for somebody. I read his book's brilliant. And like how he actually got into it and then became the voice of motorsport, but Murrayisms are just they're just unbelievable. Sorely missed.
Yes.
Sorely missed. Rest in peace, Murray Walker. So where are we now? Sportsdesk.
UFC.
UFC.
Alex Pereira versus Ankalaev.
Oh, it's this weekend.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. The one that's just been probably one of the biggest upsets in UFC history.
He got battered.
You know what? He didn't get battered.
He did. He got shamed.
Everybody is saying it was a robbery on Alex's behalf, but you know what? He lost that fight. But people are overlooking the fact that he didn't get taken down once. He defended every takedown against the Dagestani wrestler. You know what I mean? Like Alex Pereira a few fights ago would have been on the floor every single time. So you've got to give it to him. He's improved, but he just wasn't there on the feet and wasn't there at all.
I mean,
I think rematch, if he gets his head together, he could win. Right. He should have won that fight.
Lost his belt. Lost his belt.
If that fight was on the feet, and he should have won that fight, but for some reason he just couldn't perform on the day. But it happens, you know. It happens. It does happen. It's going to be all Russian champs in like 2 years.
But there's no American champs anymore, is there?
Yeah. John Jones.
John Jones is the only American champ. Did you see that video?
Has he got a comeback fight?
If there's a rematch, there is going to be a rematch. Like it was close.
Oh, okay.
But with John Jones, he's meant to be fighting.
Did you see fucking? Is it Demetrius Johnson, Mighty Mouse? Yeah. Did you see his clip where he was going on a podcast and it's like John Jones is the only American fighter that's got a championship belt anymore in the UFC. No, everyone else
is. He should dominate.
It's these Eastern European countries, man. They're just.
Romania, Argentina, you know what I mean?
Georgia's a big one now as well.
Yeah. They're all just dominating at the moment.
There's 2 Georgian champs, and the rest are pretty much.
It'll go in cycles like a lot of sports do, though, don't it? It'll go in cycles where the Americans are up their game or the Europeans are up their game, and then they'll dominate. It's the same in every sport. You see it all the time.
It's eras, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like the era that we of what we're watching now, like. dying out. You know what I mean? It's like the kids who
When
when somebody's a champion and like you just feel like they're gonna be champion forever, don't you? But you realise it's like they all have a life cycle. Like,
you watch him rise, you watch him fall.
Like Volkanovski, man, the Australian, and like when you look at him, it's like, oh, he's never gonna lose, and then like you realise these people.
O'Malley, bro.
They do get old.
We watched O'Malley start from nothing and come up, and then he lost his belt to Bilal.
It's like,
he lost it
Conor
to
McGregor as well.
Oh, it's in Marab, innit? Yeah.
It's like McGregor as well. I mean, he was at the top of his game, and then just
Lost
party, it's starting party.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Did you show me that McGregor?
Oh yeah, so the Limp Bizkit are going on tour this week in the UK and like Ireland and that. And
you're going on?
Yeah, I'm going on Saturday.
You'll enjoy it.
I probably won't know you.
No, you will.
Limp Bizkit.
I've seen them live and they were brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, we'll see in it.
Open your mind.
Fuck off. And McGregor posted the
House music snob.
McGregor posted a post on Instagram going, "Who's at Limp Bizkit Island tomorrow? If you're there, I'll be in the mosh pit, and come and see me if you want to get knocked out and you get your teeth sent, get your jaw spun and your teeth spent."
You do nothing.
That's a
pure McGregor.
It's not a threat, it's a promise.
Yeah. If you see me, I'm
he's a
not.
character.
If you could see me, you're dead already.
That's like that.
Yeah, balls like that McGregor for you. They smell heavy though.
Mate, honestly.
What a cancer.
We cracked him open last week.
No. Oh yeah, we did actually. Yeah.
We were stood there. It was what time would it have been? About 10:30 or something like that.
Yeah.
We both were like, we finished. We didn't even finish the other ones, did we? I was like, should we try them? Yeah. And then he opened that packet. We had a go at them, and it was like, oh, it's got these as well. He's like, nah. I went, fucking yes, you are. So we hold down.
So you know what they're like.
So we know what they're like.
I got pressured into opening the frazzles.
The actual frazzles though.
So, snack of the week.
Snack of the week.
Like I say,
Oh, I knew it. Pulled pork.
How unbelievably pulled pork are they? Have a go on them.
No way they taste like
Dude,
pulled pork.
right, honestly.
I'll bet pulled pork for
Sweet,
tea as
sticky
well.
pulled pork.
Ridiculous how pulled pork they are.
That's gear.
It's mad, isn't it? Because they're
be
just
fair,
like
like,
frazzles,
oh my.
but they're pulled pork. It's crazy.
Hands off.
Excuse me.
They're unbelievable.
They are.
They're
Right.
pretty good, aren't they?
I reckon.
No, I think it's
No, I think
they're
it's right.
absolutely perfect.
I reckon by the time you got a whole bag of them, you'll just be tasting pulled pork.
Oh, yeah.
And I could eat a whole bag.
But it's
of
like
them.
frazzles, the bacon frazzles, isn't it?
You could eat
You
the whole
taste
bag.
them.
As well.
Fucking
What are you
days.
chatting?
Have these got the consistency of them like fish and chips things? You know, something anyone?
No.
Yeah, you do. Really?
I can't even tell you what flavour they are. A bit of pepper.
I know what flavour they are. What? I
It's
know
fishy.
the black pepper.
They taste fishy almost.
So
right
what
at
we
the
have
start, it
today.
tastes fishy.
So at the start of all this,
Do they not taste like roast beef monster
we had
munch?
Calbee. What did you do actually?
Oh, now you say
You
it.
had Calbee pizza chips to start with.
I know what flavour they are.
They are black
Black
pepper prawn.
Yeah, I'm going to
crackers.
say prawns. They taste like prawns.
They taste like roast beef monster munch.
They really taste like prawns.
I only like actually like.
They taste like,
different.
you know the king prawns you get, like the battle buns?
Yeah.
Taste like them.
Under license and the strictest quality control of Calbee in Japan. So like
Oh, they're really nice.
these are actually like genuine.
I think they're both
Let's mix them.
And
really
these
good. Mix them.
McKennedy American Way pulled pork flavour rice
And
snacks.
both are American.
These are absolute gear.
They're pretty
I
cool.
don't know where these are from.
But it's mad. Like, it's
Oh,
it's
these are German.
frazzles,
I
but
don't think you've ever called anything in your entire life gear.
They're
Like, that's just wild me, like, you know, you go in there, fucking
They are.
gear.
yeah.
Aren't you though?
Oh, good job. Mate, they are so good.
They are good.
Both of them.
Yeah.
I prefer them, like. But that's me, innit?
So,
Oh,
They're both so amazing.
They are good.
these are.
Bit of pulled pork and a bit of salt and pepper.
are you going straight with a double, Neil? You go.
I'm trying a double. I'm trying.
Hold on.
What are you doing, a sandwich?
I'm trying. Butty. Get a butty going, lad, yeah.
Crackers.
Bit of a sarnie going on. There you go.
Calbee.
No,
And again,
double game changing.
both of these snacks are under £1 for a giant bag.
Hold on.
So on the ATP.
Now this.
Something like that, yeah.
It's
Here we
the
go.
Let's go for a tiny of the old pulled pork and
These ones.
We've also got...
I thought you were going to say more fucking wasabi crisps and shit yourself.
No, after the chili chocolate last week.
We're going to have a couple of weeks.
I'm going to call them pulled pork frazzles.
Yeah.
Because
they're just frazzles, aren't they?
Because they're generic maize and rice snacks, according to the pack. And they are Kennedy.
Where'd you get them from? Lidl.
Yeah. Lid special again.
Everything's coming from Lidl.
Honestly, like you want random snacks?
Lidl.
Go to that random back corner of the Lidl.
Lidl's your place to be, mate. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You've got themes.
In between the hardware and the frozen section.
So let's move along to the prawn crackers, black pepper prawn crackers. Let's
Both of them are
what are we saying?
Yeah.
Out of 10. Not in comparison to these, just on them. I think they're sound, mate.
These are really nice.
Okay, I'll go 8.5.
I was going to say the exact same thing.
8.5. 8.5. Jack, get your calculator out. Neil, have you got yours?
Hold on, yeah.
Bang on, 8.5.
I'm going to go 8.5 as well, you know.
Wow.
You 8.5?
I reckon I'm going to go 7.5 here.
7.5.
That's too low.
You can't tell me my score's too low. They taste a lot like, for me, they just taste like shit roast beef Monster Munch.
17.
Yeah, 37.
Plus
30,
8.5.
33. Alright, divide by 4.
Plus 7.
8.25.
Ooh, it's a good score.
Monster of a score, that.
8.25.
Monster score.
Hit miss or maybe.
So what's wrong?
Oh, yeah, I'll probably keep a bag of them. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. Sure. Yeah. Move your attention now, gentlemen, on to the pulled pork, mace and rice snack, which we know as a frazzle. But these aren't jarred frazzles because these are better than frazzles.
Oh yeah.
Like, so, you know, like you can get some burger places crunch up frazzles on the top of your
right, almost famous.
Imagine that crunch of like that dust on top of your burger.
Caramelised as well. Ooh. I'm going to go straight out the block and say 9.
Filthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give it a 9.
I was going to say 9.5 there. I was close.
Really?
I was close to like perfection.
9.3, me.
You can't go, wow.
You're getting specific.
9 or 9.5. Stop being pedantic.
Right, 9.5 for me. Neil.
No. 9.
Still heavily affected by the weekend, clearly.
Right, come on.
Jack.
I give it a 9.5. No, let's try give it a 9.
Okay.
9.5 for me.
Oh my word, ladies and gentlemen.
Monster of a score.
9.25 for the overall score.
You realise how good they are when you have one of them and you have them after.
Yeah.
And the flavour differences and crazy.
The pork frazzles, they must take the lead.
That there,
Flavour differences.
Is the highest score.
by a narrow margin, 0.125, overtakes the teriyaki flavour crisp.
Yeah, I'd say that's
I'd say that's right. Yeah.
They're much like, they're less.
If I put a bowl of teriyaki and a bowl of them out, I'd probably finish them first.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't finish one then eat the other, but you'd run out them first.
And you wouldn't mix them because it would ruin them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but teriyaki got well with them.
Yeah, no, I think they'd clash.
Hit me, so maybe I'm going to say that.
They're like a better thing to throw out, making people think they're frazzles, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're cool.
We have a new winner. A new winner.
You can already tell by the
Whoa, what's going on here?
Hey.
Got these shit out. Well, it's been in the bottom, hold on.
Elite level snack.
Not mid.
Not bad at all.
Right, snack of the week. 9.3. Done. Dubby, done. Big up to the sponsors.
Woo!
All the bits and bobs are done now for the giveaway, so
Yeah,
the
the video we did on Saturday afternoon is off to Menrock.
Menrock London, look, check it out. Beard still in great shape, still looking younger than ever.
Suspicious that you've got a grey jacket on though.
1 or 2.
Oh mate, no.
No, you see those,
Mate,
that's actually stuck to the book.
Yeah.
Ah, see.
Look at all that.
liquor.
Gives a
I was going to say I could back that up there.
the line of cob. Whoa, that's horrible. Horrible.
Yeah, so Menrock have got the video ready to.
Menrock ready to go. We put all our bits and bobs in. We have quite a stash of merch to give away. So look out for that. Get yourself involved. Go and check out Menrock Hello on their Insta account or Menrock London.
Yeah. And Redline for 30% discount.
Use the code at the till, capital letters, Redline.
Boom! For 30% off your order.
30% off your order. And mine, like everything I've got, still going well strong. You know, like little couple of drops of beard on. Well, everything's just like lasting super ages. And like everyday jobs, you know what I mean?
I have run out of shower gel.
Yeah. You would imagine so. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've got to do my hair with it as well.
I just like.
Yeah,
a little bit around
still got me aftershave done.
It's all good. And also, big up to Lonard.
Yes. We're off to Milan next Thursday.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that.
A week today.
Got the Airbnb notification going like that. Yay! Bags, you're like,
I forgot. I thought it was like 2 weeks away, mate. Tell me manager it was like a week and a half.
Can't wait to meet Maro and look at his new watches.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Should we wear suits with
reel the other day where he was just like, he was on the reel just looking like unbelievably cool. Unbelievably cool. Can't wait to meet him. I hope the weather's like keeps going.
Hope it's warm.
It'd be nice when it Milano. Will be obviously the people who go with there.
Cigars.
It's going to be so cool.
Cigars, man.
Yeah, dude, Italy's cool, man. Italy's cool.
It's so cool.
Walking around in the gold place.
Recommend it.
It's like buildings and stuff like that.
Do you reckon I get inducted in the mafia?
You probably OD in it. They'll go place the work.
Look for anyone named Tony, innit?
It's like Josh, innit? Tony! Everyone turns around.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Right, that's it. Where's the
fortune cookies? Oh, down here.
Yeah. We're almost done. You can almost switch us off, put something interesting on. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have we had any comments?
Oh shit, we have, yeah.
Oh, we got comments. I've got a big up Mikey and Jeannie Miles.
The losing full of it.
Who clearly watched the podcast for whatever reason. He must be mad. Great to see you last week. Great to see you out again, mate. Good in your work. Catch up with you soon. Big up everybody at
Trotty.
Mastiff.
Trotty says. What
is 4 days ago.
He's his lad.
Trotty James.
Swearing fines with F1, absolute fucking joke. And we all agree with that. And Craig just put thumbs up.
You already eating your fortune cookie. Hey, look at that. God, look straight out. Can't even break it.
So what we need from you is lotto numbers. If that's all right.
Numbers as well.
24.
Hang on.
2, 29, and
Sorry,
12.
making a noise here.
Let's get like
There you go.
Fortune cookies.
Yes. Well, let's go.
Danielson.
For the Scorpios and Straddy out there, man, it's not numbers. I'm not saying it's not numbers, it's exactly the opposite. Life will soon become interesting.
Oh my god.
You've been called boring from halfway across the fucking world.
How bad is
It's
that?
so bad.
So never actually bet you on his face.
You may as well not have cracked it open.
I know.
Right.
To the Vero.
See the glimpse of that then.
4 words.
4 words.
In the words of Bob Marley, don't worry, be happy.
Oh my god, that's amazing. These are like, this must be a new batch.
Oh my god. Aries, you have prepared well. Your opportunity is coming.
Oh, there you
Ooh, you see now that's more like it. Much more like it. Good job.
go. I like mine. Mine's Bob Marley. Yeah. Bob it.
Robert Marley.
Big up Ruben and family as well. He's like motoring on his socials.
What are your star sign?
Pisces, this is you.
The fish.
Good news will be brought to you by mail. Not a male, the male.
I was going to say, is
So
it
you're like,
M-A-L-E or
I guess
M-A-I-L?
that means we're getting like a... Oh, it's about tax
You mean
rebate.
look, Neil?
It's about tax rebate time of year, isn't it? It's not like
It
drop
is,
through
yeah.
the... Yeah, might drop through the...
You never know.
Like that. Ooh, good news.
Yeah.
We're eating tonight.
Do you want that? Chris, hey, Dad, you can have all the fortune cookies.
Trying to do that.
Well, you're the only one that eats them.
Fan you. Is that it?
I think that's
Pushing
it.
for the
Have we
pushing.
got anybody else to add?
You're dying.
Lick.
No?
No,
Nah,
that's
not
it, that's
really.
it, mate, yeah. Jack just wants to go to bed.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Give us a
sorry,
like. Give us
subscribe,
give us a
comment.
subscribe. Let us know what you think. We'll be back next week.
No,
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, should we do one from
Well, that's what
Milan?
we'll have to do is some
Go
kind
live.
of vlog or something and go
Do it on the
live,
plane,
yeah.
innit?
We'll go live.
Not on the plane. You can sit in the Airbnb. Do we do it with Maro?
Yeah. Yeah, well, next Thursday, we land at 7 o'clock next
We
Thursday
can
night.
interview Maro.
So when we get to the
That's not a
Airbnb,
bad
we
shout,
could do something there, couldn't we?
That'll be cool. Who wants to interview Maro?
I'll
We
go.
all like come up with one question each to ask him.
Strawberry whim, fake
And we can have
mustaches.
like a prize for the most ridiculous question.
How many balls have you got?
All of them.
So yeah, that's next Thursday.
Enough.
Wicked, can't wait. I've got to go on Thursday morning.
Make your teeth done.
Yeah.
Well, look
Get
that.
the
That'll be hilarious, mate.
have them scan over
Yeah.
and
Get
them
all
out.
that done. So like, you never know, it could be the week after or the week after that. Be like, oh, pow, I'll have to turn the lights down.
it's gonna be like the mask, isn't it?
Dude,
Right, honestly,
that first
it's
podcast,
fully
it's
in.
gonna be like the mask. It's just gonna be ding.
The match.
see if you get sponsored by the fucking teeth people. We'll all
More
be
to be
sat there
revealed
with
about
teeth.
that later.
Yes.
Until next time, keep it redline.
You almost messed up though. You had to second to guess yourself. Until